Southpaw, baby. Over that dog,
Naturally as big a man as those other welterweights. So start there. That's a fair point. He moved up in weight, Barrios. So he's not a naturally big, natural welterweight.
Gervonta Tank Davis just walked into Manny Pacquiao's training camp, and he didn't come to watch quietly. Just days before Pacquiao's high-stakes fight with Mario Barrios, Tank made a surprise appearance that's now got the boxing world buzzing. The two might have exchanged respectful handshakes, but behind closed doors, things got real. According to sources inside the camp, Davis gave Pacquiao exclusive intel, breaking down Barrios' game, his weak spots, and exactly how to beat him. And let's not forget, Davis destroyed Barrios back in 2021. Insiders claim Tank didn't sugarcoat anything. He told Manny where to hit, when to press, and how to finish the job, as if passing the torch or maybe proving a point. Some fans are calling it a beautiful moment between legends. Others, they're wondering if Tank's motives were really that pure. Was it respect or revenge by proxy?
I was talking to somebody about Manny coming back fighting Mario Barrios.
Ouch.
And this was the analogy I gave. Your timing is just, it slows down. That's time. Time slows you down. And so to me, I think Manny has to come out very strong, very fast in the first couple of rounds because his gas tank ain't what it used to be. At 46 years old, you come out and let's just say hypothetically your gas is half full at 46 years old. I'd rather try to use that half tank
when I got something
in 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And really get off on this kid because he has the kind of style. Styles make fights. He's got the perfect style for Manny to do what he do. But the further that fight goes, the more that's gonna go down. He ain't young no more when it does this. It ain't gonna do this no more. It ain't gonna go down and then come back up. He not gonna create space, take a deep breath, and that thing shoot up the way it used to. He ain't gonna do that, you know?
Pacquiao, now 46, reunited with Freddie Roach and his old team, the same circle that built his legacy. But this time, training feels slower, heavier, haunted by time.
Pacquiao in the winner.
Well, look, Freddie, I appreciate your time.
Manny's wife will get mad at me for saying that.
You're trying to drag him back out.
Because I talked to Manny on the phone, and he wants to fight one more time.
He wants to fight one more time.
He does.
Against not an exhibition, a professional fight.
He wants a real fight.
Who right now, though, could he fight?
We have. I haven't let him choose anyone yet. But the thing is, it's just his heart has. He said he wants one more fight, and then his wife called me up and said, "Don't let him fight, don't let him fight." And I try to be on her side and so forth. But like when a man in the sport wants to fight, you know, sometimes he's gonna fight. Yeah, I agree with you. He's gonna fight, and you know who? It doesn't matter.
In a new interview, Mario Barrios opened up about facing Manny Pacquiao and compared him to Tank Davis. They're both small, both fast. He said, while Barrios usually has the height edge, he admits Pacquiao is dangerous. After all, Manny's made a career out of breaking down taller men and proving critics wrong.
Yeah, you know, it's very unserious, but yeah, man. I mean, I know he's gonna bring it whenever we step in there. And but yeah, right now all the media, everything, you know, it's fun, you know, it's all smiles, but both of us, man.
When you first got to the pay-per-view level, there was like an adjustment period. You had to get used to it, and was there any nerves up there? Because this is even another level than the Tank fight and the Thurman fight.
Nah, no nerves. Like how you said, you know, I think those fights, you know, have only, you know, prepared me, you know, for this level. And now, you know, doing like all this media stuff, like, I mean, I've always hated this, right? I still do, but I've definitely, you know, gotten a lot more comfortable with it, or just used to it.
All right, guys, last question, guys.
The Tank fight that you learned with the slick, fast southpaw with lightning fast hands. What do you think you can take from your experience with Tank and apply it to Manny?
I think I could take a lot from that fight, actually, man. You know, like the way Tank, you know, the way he closes his distance, you know, the way, you know, like he worked off his speed, you know,
When asked about their friendly face-off, Barrios said Pacquiao jokes outside the ring, but inside, it's all business. He plays around, but I know he's coming to fight. Barrios also mentioned his loss to Tank Davis, saying Tank's speed and pressure taught him hard lessons. Now, he plans to use that pain as fuel against Pacquiao. Payback, maybe, just not for Tank.
Yeah. You're a lot bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I knew there was gonna be a height difference regardless. I've been dealing with that my whole career. I mean, I started pro at 122, so I mean, I've always had, you know, like the height advantage on most of the guys I have fought. But I mean, you know, it's still dangerous. You know, he has fought, you know, plenty of people with my height before, and he's been very successful. So I mean, I know, like, it's just, yeah, I just gotta go in there and do what I'm training for.
Mario, you know, I can't recall who said it, but they said once Pacquiao gets you smiling, it's like he's got you or something. And you guys were sharing a lot of smiles. What do you think about that, man?
I don't know, man. I feel like I knew the face-off was just, you know, being in front of it. I've been seeing a face-off people since I was a kid. You know, he's a very unserious person, but he's very serious when he steps in the ring.
Barrios says he's ready for war, kill or be killed. He brought up Pacquiao's brutal loss to Yordenis Ugas and made it clear he's willing to take it that far. After weeks of intense training, Barrios believes every past fight has led him to this moment. Meanwhile, Pacquiao isn't just thinking about Barrios. He's eyeing Tank Davis next. In late 2023, Manny said Davis is a good fighter. If he moves up to 147, we can fight. His advisor, Sean Gibbons, called it a dream match and even teased a WBC title shot. Pacquiao's message: he fears no one, not even Tank.
They keep mentioning Gervonta Davis. They keep talking about Gervonta Davis as a possible fight, Manny. You like that fight because he's little, like he's your size.
I like that. I like that. I mean, I like that, but you know, it's finished first, this one, because this one is a taller champion like that. So I have a lot of things to do in training camp.
Meanwhile, Joe Rogan has openly praised Gervonta Tank Davis, calling him one of the most dangerous and exciting fighters in the game. On a recent podcast, Rogan said Tank's style is wild, so different, so economical. He highlighted how Davis wastes no energy using sharp, precise movements to do serious damage. Rogan's respect shows why Tank is feared. His slick, unorthodox southpaw style keeps opponents confused and usually broken. Beating him isn't just tough, it's damn near impossible.
Tank is one of the most interesting fighters to watch because he's so different. His style is so different. You know, he's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God.
Yeah, he very explosive, and he be cracking them dudes. Hey, he be putting them to sleep.
Just cracking people.
Yeah.
And he has so much confidence in his power.
So, you know, he just, in his mind, he know it's a matter of time before I catch.
Many experts have compared Tank Davis and Mario Barrios, a clash between raw power and rangy skill. Davis, the 5'5" southpaw destroyer, brought precision and violence, landing 45% of his power shots and dropping Barrios 3 times before, ending it in round 11. Yes, Barrios outjabbed him early using his 6-inch height advantage, but those jabs lacked bite. Tank walked through them. Analysts pointed out how Davis lured Barrios in, slipped the jab, then punished him with brutal counters to the head and body. Still, Barrios earned respect. He kept standing, kept fighting, and proved he's more than hype. He's got heart.
And what time is it, y'all? Time to start a debate inside a barbershop. We're gonna pit Mario Barrios against Tank Gervonta Davis. Yes, sir. Starting with the champion, the pride and joy of San Antonio, Texas, Mario Barrios. He stands at 5'10" with a 71-inch reach. He's currently undefeated at 26-0 with 17 knockouts. He is the man that holds the WBA regular junior welterweight championship belt. The challenger, representing Baltimore, Maryland, Tank Gervonta Davis. He stands at 5'5.5" with a 67.5" reach. His record, 24-0 with 23 knockouts. Wait a minute, don't be so quick to throw this guy under the bus. Yes, we know Tank Gervonta Davis is a knockout machine, but he's only ever knocked out people he can weight bully. What happens when he has to go up 2 weight classes, gives up 5 inches in height and almost 4 inches in reach to a man who can establish his jab well, knows his distance, and puts in good body work? Oh, did I mention he's also coached by Virgil Hunter? That's Andre Ward's coach, so you know he's going to come in there with a game plan. I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to pick him to win by 12-round unanimous decision. What do you think?
Tim Chu didn't hold back when asked about Manny Pacquiao's July 19th comeback against Mario Barrios. After the press tour, the former WBO champ said flat out, he doesn't see Pacquiao winning. Age matters, Chu said. Barrios is a beast, 30 years old, in his prime. It's a tough ask for Manny. Still, he admitted, but with Pacquiao, nothing shocks me. He's full of surprises. Chu's words hit the core of this fight. A living legend risking it all against a younger, hungrier lion.
I think Barrios wins. I think young, and it's hard with age. But I think if anyone was going to do it, Manny Pacquiao's the man.
But Pacquiao rejects that story. He says this comeback fight against Mario Barrios is totally different from his loss to Jordanis. Yuga's. Now, he's fully focused, rested, and mentally sharp. Back in the Yuga's fight, his legs cramped and he struggled with range and conditioning. This time, Pacquiao says he's 100% all in. After 4 years off, his speed and movement are still there. No personal distractions, no pushing extra fights, just pure fire to win a title again.
Tell us about your preparation for Mario Barrios. How is it different to 4 years ago when you faced Ugas?
The different, I'm more focused right now. No distraction, I really focus on the whole training camp and focus on stamina, focus on techniques. He is a champion. He is a fighter that, we cannot underestimate him. He's taller than me. He has the advantage, but we prepare for that. Just watch on July 19th. It's going to be a good fight.
There's been ongoing talk, mostly from Floyd Mayweather's camp, accusing Manny Pacquiao of using performance-enhancing drugs before their 2015 mega fight. Mayweather's team demanded tough USADA-style blood tests, implying Pacquiao's rise through weight classes and power was suspicious. Pacquiao fought back, suing for defamation and even offering a $5 million penalty if he failed any test. Nevada official Keith Kaiser confirmed Pacquiao tested clean every time. The legal fight ended with Mayweather's side backing down, saying they never meant to accuse Manny of doping.
Manny's a generational, talented fighter, but I don't feel like, he did it on his own.
I don't think Pacquiao took steroids. Really, the Mayweathers questioned it and drilled him on it, and that made people pick a side. I can't say that means Pacquiao was on something. And the reason why is because Pacquiao may have been the most tested fighter of all time. He never failed a test. Floyd did. So you're talking about a situation where now you're just saying he's so good that he must be on something. But number two, Crawford said Pacquiao was knocking everybody out until he took the test. That was a damn lie. Pacquiao power went down after he went up. Pacquiao didn't knock out anybody at welterweight. That had nothing to do with the test. He went up and he ain't knocked anyone out at welterweight. He knocked out Ricky Hatton. That was at 140. Floyd knocked out Ricky Hatton. So that doesn't say that Pacquiao had steroid power. He wasn't knocking out anybody. Yeah, he was beating them up.
Top boxing analyst Teddy Atlas has mixed feelings about Pacquiao's comeback against Mario Barrios. He admires Pacquiao's legend, but warns some fighters get to skip the line, meaning they get special treatment. Atlas said, the problem is where Manny is in his life physically. God forbid something happens to him now. He respects Manny's legacy, but says age is real and dangerous. His words show the tough truth. We must honor greatness, but also face the risks with legends. Return after long breaks.
So, you want to go and use that.
How old was Leonard at that time?
Leonard was only 32 years old when he fought Hagler. Yeah, he'd been inactive, but he was only 32. Pacquiao's 46. So right there you could, it ain't a good comparison. It sounds good, It sounds good, yeah, because Leonard did come back. Leonard did win a very close fight, a controversial fight, but a great fight. And Leonard was great. There's no doubt about it. And they cut it. He cut the line. He earned it. Leonard, you could say, and you could say Pacquiao earned the right with all his greatness to cut a lot of lines. Yeah, you know, I see it all the time. The other day I was at a benefit. The foundation was given something by St. Philip's Church, 155-year-old church, great church, do great work in the community. I sure as hell didn't know I was going to be talking about this, and they gave us an award for helping them in the community. What the foundation does, we don't need an award. We're privileged that we can help, but people feel they inclined to do that. Fine, it's very nice. And your mom asked for a drink, so I went up to the bar to get a drink. I didn't realize that there was a long line. And so I went right to the front, not understanding that I passed the line. And then a friend of mine said, you cut the line. And the whole line said, Teddy, that's okay. I said, no, I didn't realize I cut the line. I'll go back. So I went back, I waited in line. But they were gonna allow me to cut the line. I guess because I'm handsome. I guess because I had a nice suit on. I had a nice tie, whatever. But out of some kind of respect, which I really appreciate, whether I deserve it or not, they were letting me cut the line. So I understand that some people get the privilege, they get the respect, the allowance of cutting a line.
Mario Barrios said his first face-off with Manny Pacquiao felt almost unreal. He admitted it was strange standing across from someone he watched fight since he was a kid. I've seen him face off with fighters all my life, he said, even though Pacquiao smiled during their stare down, something some call mind games. Barrios wasn't fazed. He said Pacquiao is relaxed and joking outside the ring, but warned, when that bell rings, he turns into a serious, dangerous fighter.
Yeah. You're a lot bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I knew there was gonna be a height difference regardless. I've been dealing with that my whole career. I mean, I started pro at 122, so I mean, I've always had, you know, like the height advantage on most of the guys I have fought. But I mean, you know, it's still dangerous. You know, he has fought, you know, plenty of people with my height before, and he's been very successful. So I mean, I know, like, it's just, yeah, I just gotta go in there and do what I'm training for.
Mario, you know, I can't recall who said it, but they said once Pacquiao gets you smiling, it's like he's got you or something. And you guys were sharing a lot of smiles. What do you think about that, man?
I don't know, man. I feel like I knew the face-off was just, you know, being in front of him. I've been seeing a face-off people since I was a kid. You know, he's a very unserious person, but he's very serious when he steps in the ring.
Hey Mario, how's it gonna feel like you get in there? Let's say you do win. The question was, are they gonna call you?
Yeah, you know, very unserious, but yeah, man. I mean, I know he's gonna bring it whenever we step in there. And but yeah, right now all the media, everything, you know, it's fun, you know, it's all smiles, but both of us, man.
When you first got to the pay-per-view level, there was like an adjustment period. You had to get used to it, and was there any nerves up there? Because this is even another level than the Tank fight and the Thurman fight.
Nah, no nerves. Like how you said, you know, I think those fights, you know, have only, you know, prepared me, you know, for this level. And now, you know, doing like all this media stuff, like, I mean, I've always hated this, right? I still do, but I've definitely, you know, gotten a lot more comfortable with it, or just used to it.
All right, guys, last question, guys.
The Tank fight that you learned with the slick, fast southpaw with lightning fast hands. What do you think you can take from your experience with Tank and apply it to Manny?
I think I could take a lot from that fight, actually, man. You know, like the way Tank, you know, you use the way he closes his distance. You know, the way, you know, like he worked off his speed. You know, he similar size. I think Pacquiao might be a couple inches taller.
So, what's your take? Who really has the edge when they fight? Drop your thoughts down in the comments.